Yo guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today we're going to talk about the hardest blues rock guitar riff ever. That's how it's going to sound. And so on. This one is really fun. I can admit a little secret here is one of my favorite blues rock guitar riffs. And we're gonna figure out how it's played, but more in a creative way. Not, I never played it exactly that way. It's just kind of a vibe to get into it, to get in this really reddish, powerful energy, And you probably already heard it. Play with drop D tuning, so low E string goes down to D, and it's basically just the blues playing with a D7. We're going to details just in a second. Sound settings, I would say it sounds really cool with a high gain distortion. Here I'm using an orange amp and a 4x12 cabinet, British, and I'm using the neck pickup. It gives this muddy sound. If you go to bridge pickup, I prefer the muddy sound, but it's up to you. And of course I'm using a wah, and some delay also helps to give the really a punchy thing. The backing track is only bass and guitar, so all what you hear from guitar comes from this side, and now we're gonna check out how it's played. This riff is kind of adaptation of Jimi Hendrix Voodoo Chile, or how is it spelled. Also the version of Stevie Ray Vaughan is kind of an adaptation of this, giving some extra crazy Dr. Pim vibes to it. And it's played with the drop D tuning, so low D E string is tuned down to a D. Now we're playing a D7 sharp 9. You already hear the really muddy sound. Let me, to demonstrate the whole thing, go to more clean sound. So then you make this. So you play the chord like the typical. Then you make a single note line, 3 5 3 5 3 0. Then you go back to the what you also can do is make a shift up here. You can go up here and add something, is also cool. Depends in which vibe you are. I never think so much about what to do next. It's more to dive into the vibe and get this maximum reddish, powerful vibe out of the tune. So that's the first part. Then it goes to G5. With a drop D, the G5 is a little bit different. Is here, index in the third, ring finger in the fifth. And you just make a lettering. And at the end we make again a single note line. So just noodle around a little bit here. It really depends where you are in the tune. Honestly, I never really think so much about it. I just jump in when I feel it's the right spot. And then you go back to the first part. Let's quickly do this, that you can see what we're talking about here. So see now how it works, and as you can hear, everything has to be completely in the flow. It's really required here. Just don't think too much. I mean, when in this tune I think something, I really get stuck. And the cool thing is you can just let the low D string or even the low D, A and D string just ringing like this. Then you make, you can also add some single note lines. It's also cool, but just try to stay in the groove, in the vibe, and then it's gonna be really cool. Yo, at the end, of course, it goes to A, to D, and back to the original riff. So let's quickly do this now. A, and now comes the next problem, or the next challenge. Let's say the next challenge. Since it's only drum, bass and guitar, you need to keep up the pressure. So the riff has a lot of pressure itself. What are you going to do next? What really helps, you probably heard it, I'm using the wah to give him some more extra tension, but also try to take the energy a little bit back. Hold one note and then you go back to the riff. And that's already quite enough. The biggest mistake you can do here, because it's 120 BPM and it's flowing a lot, try to noodle around and try to play fast. Even the track is fast, it's not about the speed, it's about keeping up the energy, which makes the big difference, and I'm going to show you. See, I didn't really do much, but I always added the riff where it was. I need to have the riff going on quite perfectly and then add all this stuff, and then it's gonna get quite cool. And as I said, the biggest mistake what you can do here is to add too much speed runs. But what really works cool, since we are in D, is like stuff like that, just with open strings in 16 notes. That will be something like this. That keeps up the energy, and that is the main goal. So putting things together, I'm gonna play 2 choruses now, just to show how you keep to build up the riff, and then you start to just give some oomph in it, and that's it. Yo guys, that was the hardest the hardest blues rock guitar riff ever. Probably not, but I love it. It's really cool. I know this many things weren't explained here, and it's always it's always finding the balance between making things look easy or taking it, putting in more the philosophy of the playing and not doing stuff each note by note, and also the different playing levels. And of course, if you want to play this stuff, you need to have your things a little bit together. Otherwise, it's a little bit too tough. And this is, of course, more for advanced players who already have the stuff a little bit together, and just give you some ideas what you can do on a thing like that, and some cool tricks, maybe inspires you, but also for upcoming plays is also inspiration. Okay, that's a path I want to go. I just want to try to get it going. However, I wrote some tabs for this riff, some easy to understand. They're a little bit easier than what I just showed, but only a little bit. And they are available in the HPCrazy guitar. Give me also this cool backing track where you can practice the riff with the backing track. It's really cool, just drum, bass, and guitar. And please join and please become a premium member. Please support the work which me and Dr. Pink are doing for the guitar community, and please also subscribe to the channel. What else to say? I hope you enjoyed it. See you guys.